Oh my gosh, so my squamiferum is still doing so well. It's literally getting so huge. Look at this big, beautiful leaf. Okay, so I never have a ruler when I need one, but here is this pencil compared to this leaf, which is like so wide. And then here's another leaf that is so long. See how long it is compared to the pencil? And then compare that to like this little leaf, one of the original leaves. And here are new ones that are coming, new growth. It does get sunlight from this window, which it's sunny today. It's been cloudy a lot lately, but I also have this grow light from Amazon to supplement, and I think that it helps a lot, and it's only like maybe $20 or $25. So that helps. I had a different light on here before, but it's now somewhere else. And I'm just so happy and proud of it. And oh my gosh, it was so hard to take a thumbnail photo with it without my messy house in the background. I have been trying to clean the house this morning, starting with my bedroom, so then at least I can have somewhere peaceful to retreat to. I still have some clothes to put away, and here's Zen in my bed. Hi! We just have one more day of school left, and then it's winter break, so that's exciting. Not showing the other part of the room because that is still messy. Hi, Loki! There's just so much kid stuff in here. Well, I guess I'll just show it. No, messy over there. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay, then better over here. I still haven't really put much on my shelves yet. I want to change out the lights because these ones are just so bright, and they're actually so red in real life. Like, this does not even really show how bright and red they are because naturally the phone's white balance automatically adjusts. I do have like a couple things on here. Like, this is just this succulent looking ring holder. These are all fake rings. I wear fake wedding rings all the time, so then if I can't find them because I tend to lose things, then, you know, it's fine. Because the kids are always taking them too. Like, that's what started it. Over here, I just put this here for now. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. It's probably for Zen, but I'm worried it's gonna get lost in all of his toys. My parents got this for me in the Philippines. They don't really go there a lot. And this is called a jeepney. And I just have one plant here for now. Yes, Zen? Okay. So if you didn't know, I'm a photographer and I specialize in newborns. So these are my babies. And I actually have a video of me working. It's like one of my older videos, like a promo video on my YouTube, and you could see that if you're interested in what I do, like as a job. So these are the lights that I had on the squamiferum before, but I moved it over here so that my Monstera could have supplemental lighting. And then back there are some sticks that we found outside that just looked really cool, so we thought we could do something with them. By we, I mean me and Verity. She actually picked that one on the right, which I think would look really cool somewhere on a wall horizontally. So she's got great taste. I actually came down here because I'm really hungry. I thought I was gonna have to cook. And then I remembered I have fried chicken left over from last night, so yay. My parents brought me fried chicken because they were getting some for themselves, and I need to clean this kitchen also. Yesterday we did a huge water change on this 55-gallon planted tank. And oh, also I thought that my daughter's fish had died, and I was like, oh my gosh, don't tell her yet. But then I saw him swimming around today, and I was like, oh, well, it's a good thing that we didn't tell her because he's alive. And of course I can't find him again. He likes to hide somewhere up here in these plants. They also brought us these Filipino breads that have cheese on them. These are really good. It sounds weird because it says caramel and then there's cheese, but I swear it's good. They were like on that part of town where I guess all this stuff was. And they live like 2 miles away from me, so it's just nice of them. That's how they say I love you. They bring food. Okay, so now I'm up here. The internet was being weird again. It's been being weird. And I didn't know which one of these was the internet. So I just turned everything off and I'm turning it back on, and hopefully that does it. Okay, so one thing that might be shocking to some people, that might just be a Filipino thing, is like taking a little sip of the gravy. So good. Honestly, I could like drink a whole thing of gravy. I love gravy. So here by this window is this moringa plant, and it's a seedling. It will eventually grow into a tree. It's a tropical plant and we use it in food. It's a Filipino thing, which I have mentioned that, like being Filipino a lot in this, but I don't know. It's just come up. But it's also something that I see in supplements. So yeah, it's really good in like this chicken soup type of dish. Thought it would be a good time to take Loki outside. And yes, I still wear Uggs. I never stopped. It's messy out here too. It's actually so nice. Hey, what you doing? No. Okay, don't be over there. Come on, let's go to the fence area. Hey, come on. You're so cute. Yes, you are. What do you hear? Do you hear a squirrel? Birds? Oh my gosh, the other day, this poor guy tried to chase after a squirrel. I wish I had gotten it on video, but he tripped and he did like a tumble. Okay, let's go to the fence. So yeah, it's actually so nice. It's like low of 40s, high of 60s today, which it's been like in the 80s. Loki. Oh, so yesterday we were set up here watching a family movie. We used a projector to project it onto the garage, and we were watching Elf, which we actually have not watched in like 3 years. We used to watch it every year, and it was so funny again because, you know, hey, don't pee on that. I'll have to wash that, rinse it off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the weather has been really nice because it's cooled off a bit. It was in the 80s last week. Now the high is in the 60s. This just keeps growing and spreading and toughing out all kinds of weather. Oh, this has also been toughing out all kinds of weather, and it has new growth, which this is doing a lot better than my other fiddle that was inside. This looks really bad. This fell over. Oh, this eggplant doesn't look so good. It's been through some things. They're really more of a summer, I think, vegetable. here is my lettuce. Like this whole tower is lettuce. Some of them didn't seem to germinate. And then here is the cilantro. So it's sunny right now, but it's cool. I'm still wearing like a t-shirt and shorts. Pajamas, always, pretty much. Unless I leave the house, but then as soon as I come home, I change into pajamas again, even if I'm only gonna be home for like 20 minutes. So here's some rosemary. Toughing it out in all kinds of weather too. I guess the real test will be when it gets super cold, so we will see. This is sage, I think, and it's gotten huge. It started out as a little like 3-inch pot maybe. And the goldfish are probably, oh, there's one. They're just chilling because it's cold, but they are fine in cold weather. Then over here, I think this might be lettuce, which something's been eating it, snails probably. I need to harvest it. This is all like a seed mix of things that are safe for tortoises to eat. That's why it's in here. We drilled some holes and we can put the tortoise in there and she can just eat. But she doesn't know how because she's used to us putting her food on a plate for her. So she doesn't know how to just eat stuff that is still upright. Here is the Rhaphidophora decursiva I repotted the other day. I think I'm gonna repot it again. I really don't like this one. It's just too big. And yeah, now the soil is not drying. It's staying wet because I don't think it has enough drainage holes either. So we might have to drill some. It only came with 2 options for drainage holes. Here is a baby monstera that I think I didn't mean to plant there, like it just appeared there, but cool. Okay, I'm gonna try to wrap this up soon. Just a few more things. Here's my Domino Peace Lily. It's got new leaves and it's looking beautiful. Here is my, some kind of Aglaonema, and there's a new leaf there. Okay, now I almost forgot about the bad news, but I'm gonna tell it now and then some more good news. So here, my Ploumannii, I accidentally knocked it off of that shelf to do something, and I broke 2 of the stems, which is so heartbreaking. I don't know if this is gonna do anything to fix it. It's like just a Hail Mary attempt, but I put wet sphagnum moss on the broken areas, and then I put chopsticks to kind of hold it straight, and then I put plastic, and then I taped the plastic so that it would hold the moisture and the wet sphagnum moss. So we'll see, hope for the best, expect the worst. That's what they say, right? Here is the new leaf. It's so beautiful, except that, you know, it might not make it. We don't know. But, well, there's still hope for the rest of the plant. Now, on to some more good news. My Monstera adansonii that I got at, I think, Home Depot, yeah, has a new leaf. This lemon lime philodendron, who has been through so much, is such a superstar. More new growth. My philodendron micans, still growing. So some of these plants are doing really well, even though we have had so many gloomy, dark, cloudy days, and I'm so proud of them. Here, my variegated Bromarx has a new growth, and then new leaves on my, I think it's called a rabbit foot Maranta. I think someone called it that. And, oh yeah, okay. Here, this golden goddess has a new growth. which is really surprising because she's lost so many leaves this season. So Tim was helping me yesterday by cutting this vinyl coated wire fencing and stapling it to the bottom of our fence where we think Loki might have gotten out the other day. So like, he's really small. He can, yeah, definitely fit his head through that. It's really small, like you can tell when his head is wet and he's not all fluffy. And some more here, like there's not a big hole, but there's a gap underneath. So there's probably more. We do have to keep him supervised really well in the backyard. Plus he's tiny and there's predators in the area. Okay, so like there's kind of a gap there. I don't know if he can squeeze under there, but you never know. Ooh, yuck, something smells right here. My carrots are not looking all bushy on top like other people's carrots. I don't know if this plastic stuff that we used for the squirrels is maybe hindering their growth. I mean, I wouldn't think so, but I wonder how tiny the carrots really are under there. I've seen other people's and they're so fluffy on top already, but we also started late, so who knows? We'll see, we'll see. There's no way to know what's happening under there, especially since it's our first time. Here is my super sad fiddly fig that was looking so good before in my living room, but I think it wasn't getting enough light and it lost so many leaves. So I put it out here under the breezeway, I think it's called. I mean, it always recovers in the spring, but I don't know, I'm getting bored of it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably have interest in it again once it bounces back and is all full of leaves again. I'm probably just like in a mood. This Philodendron Sellum, whose new name I can never remember, was also inside in the kitchen, but I brought it out because it wasn't happy in there. I think it needed more sun also, but I'll probably have to bring it in next week because of the weather, or just find a cover for it. I think I'll probably just cover the fiddle or not even doing anything. I don't know. Here's one of my bird of paradise plants. Here's another one. It's got a new leaf. This had scale a while back when it was in my house, and I put it out here because, I mean, it was grossing me out, and then it just like fixed itself. So cool. Then this is a Tradescantia. It's doing that leggy thing that they do, and I just haven't been able to keep up with chopping and propping it, and I already have a ton of props from it in my bathroom, although I see like some more really pretty stems that I guess I'll cut. I literally just took one of these breads from the fridge, opened it, brought it back up to my room, and I realized that I already had one up here that I had just opened and taken like 2 bites out of. Oops, forgot. New growth in my Philodendron Silver Sword, and there's a shiny new baby leaf over here. I mean, look at how beautiful it is when the sun is shining. There's new leaves here growing. This one is kind of wonky, probably needs a repot. Oh, this has new growth. This got repotted because I really hate looking at them in their nursery pots, and it needed it anyway. I'm slowly trying to repot the ones that are in their nursery pots and don't have an outer pot. And I do know people who are interested in taking them. This looks like it might be a little dry. But what was I saying? The nursery pots, I'm slowly replacing them, or, you know, putting pots. I mean, a lot of mine are nursery pots, and then I have them in an outer pot also. Like this one. And of course, I don't want to repot the newer plants because there's that 30-day rule. Some people don't follow it. Some people have it as a rule if they are sellers and they have a guarantee. It voids the guarantee if you repot it, you know, in the first 30 days. And then one last shot of the sun bathing beauties. These Hoyas love it. And I think that's it. So until next time, bye.